This is our first ever community event. We're kicking off One Book, One District, and we've been featuring this book, Becoming a Good Creature by Cy Montgomery. We've had such a great turnout today. Happy we could come together in support of literacy and community.
Well, I really like seeing all the animals. I've always really loved nature and learning about how animals live and work in their ecosystems.
I love snakes, so when I saw the snakes and animals inside, I was really happy.
Many of the kids haven't ever held a chicken before. Which chicken would you like to read to today?
That one in the front.
One in the front?
Yeah.
This is Twinkie.
Today was Grandparents' Day at school.
Also teaching kids how to be good creatures, which is one of the things that we do through the Department of Sustainability.
We're connecting some of our poems to Cy Montgomery's book, Becoming a Good Creature. We're going to write about an animal that has had an impact in our lives, whether it's something we owned or something we saw or something we just connected with at some point.
All right, let's work for a little bit, and then once we feel a little more comfortable, seems like we're loosening up a little bit, we'll read some haikus, okay?
What did you decide for your free verse?
So far, the only line I have is maybe I'll be a maybe.
I think that's a really good start.
But having this peer review lets people give this feedback to let you know what did they understand, what did they not.
I did write a haiku that's talked about how animals can teach us and that they're good teachers.
This is a really good poem.
Thank you.
I really like it. Part of this class isn't just about giving students an opportunity to write creatively on their own. It's also about helping them build confidence to share that work with other students.
My small little friend, staying with me till the end, always my best friend.
Cricket's fair song fills the night unseen but heard. It is our silence.
All these animals have these lessons, and the cricket itself has this passive song which can be melded in, not noticed. And that's why you really have to make your voice known, break out of just the crowd and be an individual.
This is an opportunity to say that we're all one district, and there are things that we can do collectively to highlight the talents of students in our district that maybe don't get recognized for doing things like being creative writers.
Well, we had our virtual author visit. 6th grade and their kindergarten buddies came and sat and enjoyed the show together.
And look at all these great students. I am thrilled to be with you.
There were many memoirs describing 13 animals that she'd encountered in her travels and what they taught her about being a good human. We've read that book and done some activities for it, and we're really excited to see her visit and hear all of her adventures with the animals. I thought students had really interesting questions. I thought they were really thoughtful.
My question to you is, when you met the gorilla in the book, how did the gorilla let you know he wanted to show you his family?
That's such a smart question. That's exactly the kind of question a scientist would ask. If he wanted me to go away, he would have turned around and bared his teeth or shown me his displeasure. But the fact that he allowed me to follow made me realize that I was being invited to meet his family.
Today, the leadership classes came in on getting our school ready for the community toiletry drive for our One Book, One District.
Or we could say wanted and draw a toilet paper, and then we could just reward.
Oh!
Ice cream party. That's actually so smart.
Making a change by taking a moment and saying, hey, let's think about a selfless thing for us to do, take our gifts and our time and our talents and use them for good outside of the walls of our school.
They've been making posters to promote Sock and Toiletry Drive.
They created their design with a small group, kind of fleshed out their ideas.
So we created posters so that students are walking through the hall, they could see it each and every day. The more times they see it, the more times they'll remember it.
Hey Brody, help me with this.
This is awesome because we get to interact with other people and it's a fun activity for friends, and it's also a fundraiser, so we're doing something good for the world.
It also helps you with your creativity, and it's for a good cause.
We found that if students are given the opportunity to show selfless acts of love, they really step up to the plate.
So bright and early on the morning of November the 17th, a group of students went to the main schools that were distribution collection centers.
We gathered almost 50,000 personal hygiene items for C-Tour that day.
The amount of personal hygiene supplies and goods that we collected was astonishing.
When we got back to C-Tour, I think they were just as shocked as we were to see how many items we were taking off of a bus.
We were completely overwhelmed and amazed by the sheer volume and the generosity.
It's just so incredible that our district came together knowing that we were doing something for the greater good of others.
From the very bottom of our hearts here at Secor, we want to thank Douglas County School District. Thank you very much.
Boy, I am so proud of everything you all did for people and for animals and making yourselves into such good creatures. Thank you so much.